Hey family, what's good? This is Ryan Jackson from Ryan Jackson LLC. Hope you guys have had a blessed and wonderful day. Today is hump day, it's the middle of the week. We halfway there. So I hope you all have had a good week so far and a good day as well. And in likelihood that you have had one of those days, and we all know that we come across those from time to time. We're all human. Always remember this. Tough times don't last, tough people do. Keep your hope, trust, and faith in Allah God, and He will see you through. I could definitely bear witness to that. So, getting to the topic for this video, um, VP Kamala Harris, she touted Minnesota Governor Tim Walz as her running mate. She did that yesterday morning, early yesterday. So he's the governor of Minnesota. He's 60 years old. Looks like he's about Trump's age. He don't look 60. He's 12 years older than I am. I'm 48. This man look like he could be about almost 80 years old. He do not look 60, but that's another topic. Um, so this guy's her running mate. So it's gonna be the Harris Waltz ticket against the Trump Vance ticket. Interesting. And she did this what day yesterday was the sixth. So a week and a half, 2 weeks before the about 2 weeks before the Democratic National Convention, which is going to be held in Chicago. So like, yeah, she had to do it. So 2 weeks. Waltz. So a little bit about this guy, Governor of Minnesota. One thing about him is he's all about the immigrants, baby. Remember that song, All About the Benjamins? Well, he's all about the immigrants, baby. He signed into law giving illegal immigrants now, illegal immigrants. That's what he's all about, illegal immigrants. He signed into law giving them free health care, tuition, and driver's license. That's right. Free health care, tuition, and driver's licenses. During the George Floyd protest 4 years back, George Floyd incident we know took place in Minneapolis. They tore up Minneapolis, tore it up. He allowed it to happen. He didn't call the National Guard in or anything like that. Kamala Harris also, she also posted bail for the rioters. They tear up a city, break the law, and she didn't do anything about it. Well, he didn't do anything about it. He didn't do anything to quell the peace. He allowed the rioters to run amok in Minneapolis, the state's largest city. That Tim Walz. Tim Walz also put tampons in schools for not only girls, but for boys. You heard me right. You heard me right. Tim Walz put tampons in the boys' bathroom. I'm not making this up. This is well documented. You can look it up. I would never make anything like that up on this platform. You could go to Google, search Tim Waltz, tampons, boys' bathroom, whatever, and it'll come up. Not making this shit up. Tampons in the boys' bathroom. It is so ridiculous and insidious that he has the dubious distinction of being dubbed Tampon Tim. That's right, Tampon Tim. I told y'all yesterday on this channel, we're living in the twilight zone. This is it in real time. This is a great example of it. Boys do not go through a menstrual cycle. Girls do. Boys go through their own thing. Our voice get deeper. We get hair on our chest, on our face. We start our thing, we have wet dreams. That's how we go through our thing. We start discovering, that we like girls. Like I said, our voice get deeper, we get stronger. You start growing. That's what happened with boys. With girls that develop breasts, they come into womanhood. Thus, they have their menstrual cycle. Boys don't go through a menstrual cycle. We don't go through that. So why the hell are you giving us tampons? Why the hell are you giving little boys tampons? This is who is touted as being the next vice president. If Kamala Harris wins the election, this is going to be her vice president. This devil who gives tampons to little boys or the boys, put them in boys' bathrooms, gives on all kind of rights to illegal immigrants, driver's license, free health care, tuition, you name it. Hey, that's what he's doing for illegal immigrants in Minnesota. He's turned Minnesota into a sanctuary state. Turned it into a sanctuary state. Before I go any further, hit that thumbs up button, smash it down, smash it down. Hit that subscribe button so you will get notifications when I do videos on here. But, you know, and I called out people on social media, those who are saved, sanctified, and Christians. Y'all always talking about how Trump is evil. That's all I'm seeing. Trump is this, Trump is that, comparing Trump to Hitler. I did it once upon a time. Yes, I did it once upon a time. Yours truly did it years ago. I used to call him Führer Trump or Trump Hitler. I learned the error of my ways. We all make mistakes and we all, educate ourselves on things. I'm not saying Trump's a great guy. Hell, I'm not even voting for Trump. I'm not saying, that you should vote for Trump or that you should vote for Harris. I'm saying do whatever the hell you want to do. You also have the option of sitting on the couch, which is what yours truly will be doing. I'm not voting for either one of these devils. That's my choice. You make your choice however you think you should. Do what's best for you as an individual. Don't do it for a family member. Don't do it for your spouse in this sense, for voting, that is. Do it what's best for you. You have options. Trump, Harris, or the couch. Again, myself, I'm choosing the latter, which is the couch. You have options. Do not let these people, do not let them force you into voting for someone whose policies you don't agree with, whose agenda you don't agree with. Do not let anyone force you to do that. That's voter suppression. Hey, peace, brother. How you doing? Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're doing good, God. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. But yeah, don't let anyone pressure you into voting for either one of these devils, man. Just vote for however you want to vote. If you agree with Harris policies or her agenda, then by all means. If you agree with Trump's policies and his agenda, by all means, vote for him. If you, again, don't agree with neither one of them, then sit this one out because I'm doing the same thing. I'm not telling you to do it, but that's what I'm doing personally. And that's my choice. And that's my right. So, yeah, back to Tim Walz. So this man is putting tampons in the boys' bathrooms, knowing good and goddamn well boys do not have menstrual cycles. He is touting this LGBTQ plus IA agenda, where boys, if you feel like you're a girl, you're a girl. Girls, if you feel like you're a boy, you're a boy. That is a damn lie. That is pretending. Like I said on my platform yesterday, if that's the case, with that logic, I could pretend to be a 6'5", 230-pound foot NFL player. Does that mean I could go out to Santa Clara and try for the 49ers? Does that mean I could try to take George Kittle's place as starting tight end? Hell effing no. I will get murdered. I wouldn't even get to the practice field. I would get laughed out of the parking lot of the stadium by security. They would call Santa Clara police on my black ass. So no, I can't do that. Nor do I want to. I was I was given the height that I'm at, that I have, 5'8", and my size. Nothing I could do about it. Well, my size I can, lose weight, work out. I could do something about that. But getting taller, can't do nothing about that. I haven't grown since I was 15. Been the same height ever since. And that's been 1991, so 33 years now. I've been the same height. I don't consider myself to be a midget. I'm not Simone Biles' height. Hell, I'm a foot taller than she is. But then again, I'm not Victor Wembanyama's height. So Victor Wembanyama, or Wambi Wambi, is what Rasheed Wallace call him. I think he's like 7'6", 7'5" or 7'6". Not his height, not Simone Biles' height. Not 6 feet, but I'm 5'8", and I'm content with that because I'm not tiny. So I can't go out here and pretend to be something that I'm not. But legislation in this country are allowing people to get away with this. It's a mental disease. Men, you're not women. Women, you're not men. And for a man who have a stick and rocks between his legs to go around believing he's a woman is an insult to women. It's an insult to them. But women are not, they're not defending themselves against this. They're allowing this to happen. Well, if you feel like a woman, then you're a woman. You're the same as I am. Bullshit. Bullshit. Call it for what it is. It's insanity. It's absurd. They're not the same as women. No, they're not. And that is an insult. This mother effer didn't develop breasts at the age of 12, 13. They didn't go through a menstrual cycle. It's ridiculous. But when we tell the truth and state biology, which is science that God is working through, God works through science, which is biology, we're told it's hate. We're told it's lies. This is what we're told. You speak in fact, biological fact is hate. Because it's what about how people feel? Feelings. We have to, respect people's feelings. It is insanity. And like I said yesterday, we're living in the twilight zone in real time. We're living in the twilight zone. Because how is this allowed? Feelings. Your feelings get you in trouble. And you get your feelings hurt. I've got my feelings hurt many a times, as those of y'all have. So it's just crazy. Feelings, feelings. Not everything is for everybody. It's not. We got to get out of our feelings. I mentioned yesterday on here, there's a man in Missouri, a homeless man. I think he's like 50 years old. He wanted to be considered a woman. So on his driver's license, it says he's a woman. So he goes into Planet Fitness, so now he's able to shower with women and young girls, young women and women, young women in general. Shower with them. He's able to get his jollies off with showering with women by pretending to be a woman, even though he has a stick and rocks between his legs. It's I sound like a parrot, but it's absurd. It's utterly absurd what is going on in this country. Utterly absurd. But you have people like Tim Walz, who's allowing it, and allowing, people who broke the law to come into this country, giving them benefits over American-born citizens, Minnesotans. Oh, but he did do something for Black people in Minnesota, or so to speak. He made he gave Beyonce a national day in Minnesota. I'm not making this up. She has her own day in the state of Minnesota. Beyonce. So all the beehive in Minnesota are happy because she has her own holiday there. She has her own day there. Beyonce Day in Minnesota. Way to go, Tim Waltz. Like Dr. Claude Anderson has told us decades ago, we major in the minors. We continue to major in the minors. We continue to put our hope and faith in identity politics because it's a colored person or they look like us or are us, then we vote for them. We don't know their agenda. We don't know their policies. What is Kamala Harris' policy? What is her policy on the economy? For those of you who say that she's a sister girl, she's one of us, she's one of us, she's down with the cause, she's one of us, she's a sister, she's a Black woman, she's down with Black people. What is her policies for the economy? What is her policies on illegal immigration? What is her policies on what's she gonna do about gun control or the Second Amendment? What about America's with these proxy wars we're fighting with giving Israel weapons and money to blow up Palestinians, giving Ukraine money in this war against Russia, defending Taiwan against China, and so on and so forth. What are her policies on that? Or are y'all just so wrapped up with her being on BET with their other airhead, Taraji P. Henson? One thing about these conservatives, they're not like us. Ooh, she dropped K Dot's. Oh, she know K Dot's lyrics. Ooh. Or y'all so wrapped up with her wearing chucks and pearls, eating hot sauce, cleaning collard greens in the bathtub, which is effing disgusting. And I've been eating collard greens since I was 3 years old. My mother, my aunties, my grandmothers, may Allah be pleased with them, never, ever, 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 ever cleaned collard greens in the bathtub. They always cleaned them in the sink, the kitchen sink. Have to be specific on that. The kitchen sink. They never, ever, ever cleaned them in the bathtub. That's just disgusting. That's where you put your feet. That's where you wash your gender. That's disgusting. My dog, he must see a figure outside, so he's letting me know there's something out there. I appreciate that. Thank you. Now chill out. Cute dog. But I'm just saying, man, it's just ridiculous. Or we so wrapped up in her smoking weed while she was at Howard in the 1980s while listening to Tupac. Pac didn't drop his first album until 1991, November 1991 to be exact. Tupacalypse Now. Or are we concerned with what was the other one? Tupac. Oh, it was just in my. I just had it in my brain. Chuck some. Oh, her going to the record store, and conveniently a camera crew being out there while she buys albums of Roy Ayers. That's the new one. She purchased Roy Ayers albums. She probably know who the man was until an hour before she did that. Oh, let me go out here and purchase Roy Ayers. Let me show the niggers that I love Roy Ayers music. Stop it, lady. You're a fraud. Like I said on this platform before, Kamala Harris has given hope and inspiration to side pieces and hoes everywhere. I'm going to repeat that again. Kamala Harris has given hope and inspiration to side pieces and hoes everywhere. One day, you could be vice president of the United States and even run for president of the United States. Just do what I did. Follow my playbook. It is what it is. Tim Walz, man, who's all about illegal immigrants, baby. All about the transgender, baby. All about people tearing up Minneapolis, baby. That Tim Walz. So if he did that as governor of Minnesota, allowed that to happen, what do you think he's going to do when he's vice president? These people telling you what they're going to do. Like my grandmother used to always say, may Allah be pleased with her, a leopard never changes his spots. The great Maya Angelou said, when people show you who they are, believe them. Believe them. And Tim Walz is showing you who he is as governor of Minnesota. They want to tout him as being, he's from the Midwest. He's a tough. We ain't nothing like that. We ain't no. I'm from the Midwest, from the second largest city in the Midwest, Detroit. We ain't nothing like that. A lot of us we're blue collar, hardworking people. We want to take care of our families, and we don't take no shit from no one. We're tough minded people, hardworking people, blue collar. You respect us, we respect you. But we ain't going for the bullshit. We're not buying for it. We're not buying into it. That's the Midwest that I grew up in. Those are the Midwesterners I know, not this clown here. I don't know where the hell they got him from. Look like somebody's grandfather. That man is 60 years old. I want to see a birth certificate. Because if he's 12 years older than I am, I hope I look like that when I'm 60. God, he about 80. He the same age as Kamala Harris. I'll give her that. She don't look. She looks good for 60. I give her that. I will give her. I give her credit for that. She looks good for 60, but he don't. Ugh. He could be Joe Biden's twin brother, damn near. Ugh, wow. And he's 60. Wow. But that's her running mate. They were in Philly yesterday. Ironically enough, so was JD Vance. Not done by coincidence. Like I said, this is going to be an interesting. Well, already it has been an interesting selection. Presidential election year. Already has, and it's only going to get more interesting from here. So, the Democratic National Convention is today the 7th. I believe it's like in a week and a half in Chicago. Not this coming Monday, but the following Monday. It's going to be in Chicago. That's going to be interesting. So stay tuned. But yep, Tim Walz putting tampons in boys' restrooms. I'm not making this up. Wrote into legislation in Minnesota that illegal immigrants can receive free health care, tuition, and get driver's license. Could you do that in France? Could you do that in Japan? Could you do it in England? Could you do it in Spain or the Netherlands without becoming a citizen of those countries? Hell to the no. But here in the United States, anything goes. That's what these people are going to do. They're showing you who they are. And if you get in the White House, it's only going to get worse. Not saying it's going to be better with Trump. I'm just telling you what's going on with just telling you about the background of Walz as governor of Minnesota. So this isn't a pro-Trump video. Get out. Don't even go there. Don't even go there. But being that Black people vote overwhelmingly for the Democratic Party, this is why I'm going at the Democrats. If Black people voted overwhelmingly for the Republican Party, I would go at them. Real talk. So on that note, I'm gonna hop off of here. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Y'all take care. Be safe. Share this video. Share it, share it, share it, share it, share it. Let's have a conversation. Hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down. Hit the subscribe button so you get notifications when I do videos on here. We don't have to agree, but let's agree to disagree without being disagreeable. Please, especially on topics such as this. In our disagreements, let's use logic and respect, not emotion, feelings, or disrespect. That's all I ask. Support my YouTube channel here. Support my podcast. I can't do this without y'all. Continue to help my channel grow. I really appreciate y'all. That Sundown Town video I did last month, it's been taking off like crazy. It's been blowing up like nitro. So continue to blow up my other videos, like them, drop comments, like this channel, share the content. It'd be greatly appreciated. I can't do it without y'all love and support. So please continue to support your brother. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, be safe, beware, and be aware. Satan comes to kill, steal, and destroy now more than ever. I saw a video yesterday on X where um, predators on a piece of paper, they're giving women their phone numbers. As soon as they open the paper, they're feeling like a tingling sensation in their fingers and a sense of disorientation. These predators have stepped up their acts of predatory behavior. So please, ladies, be safe. If you see someone try to give you a piece, don't take it. We live in the age of modern technology. We have these cell phones now. This is what we have now. If you want somebody's phone number, you like somebody, hey, what's your number? Boom, boom, boom. Gone are the days of giving out pieces of paper. Do not take any paper from a stranger, from a strange man. I know that sounds odd, but we're living in odd times. So just be safe, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. Whether you're going to work, coming home from work, school is about to start, whether you're with your children, what so have you, on vacation, going to water parks, going to amusement parks, whatever the case may be safe, beware, and be aware. I love y'all. Take care and have a blessed and wonderful rest of your day. I'm out. Assalamu alaikum.